Hi, my name is Natalie James, and this is my story. I would say that I consider myself to be a very competitive person, and not so much with others, just more so with myself. For the majority of my life, I was raised by my grandmother, and she did everything that she could. She was the one that provided for us. She was the one that ensured we had a roof over our head. She was the one that basically taught me how to be a young woman. My father was the one outside of my grandma that was involved in my life. My father wasn't somebody that was the most supportive. To be very honest, he was somebody that was actually the opposite of somebody being supportive. And for that reason, my confidence that I had being somebody that was active and athletic started to disappear. I began not to care about myself. I wasn't giving my all in practices. I wasn't giving my all in track meets. I began not to care anymore because I was told on a daily basis from my dad whenever I did interact with him, he would always remind me about how worthless I was, or, how much I could not do something, or made me feel that I was somebody that was inadequate or just didn't matter in life. So everything that I cared about didn't exist. My drive, my want to do so much athletically, it disappeared. It wasn't who I was anymore. So when I was 20, I got pregnant, and that was one of the most devastating experiences in my life, for the reason that that's when I felt the most alone. Feeling like nobody really cared. It was just really difficult. I also remember the boyfriend that I had at the time, and knowing that I was pregnant and I did miscarry, he also constantly reminded me that all of what had happened was my fault. My world completely crumbled, and that is when I literally hit rock bottom. And I was in the garage one day, and my brother came home. My brother and I were really close, and still are very close to this day. He saw me, and he was just like, what's wrong with you? So after I had told my story, one of the things I remember so vividly from him is he had told me that you are so much bigger than this, and you deserve so much more for yourself. And in that moment, it was like I finally had a sense of hope. I felt like, you know what, this funk that I'm in, I can come out of it. It was clearly like, and I say this over and over, it's like God himself. I swear it was an ordained moment. So I started working out like I used to. I was going for runs. I signed up to a local gym. I began to lift weights. I was taking group fitness classes. I didn't miss a day at the gym. I started to feel good about myself. I started to feel good about my accomplishments. Something became familiar again, and it absolutely felt amazing. So with that transition that I had taken in my life, I decided that I wanted to become a personal trainer. So I got certified in personal training because I wanted to be that accountability that I needed in my life. I wanted to be that accountability to others as well. It was more than this thing that we call fitness. It's about knowing your worth and knowing your value. So I wanted my clients to know that whatever it is that they want to be, they can be that. Whatever it is they want to accomplish in the gym, they can accomplish that. It's bigger than being the stereotype of what society tells us what we need to be. And this is something that I instill in my clients all the time. I let them know about what their worth is, their self-worth is. Encouraging them, that's the first step to being where you want to be and going where you need to go. And I know that people just need that encouragement. They just need that accountability. They don't just need a trainer. They don't just need a coach. They don't just need a fitness instructor. They need a friend. They need to know somebody actually cares. That is what Worth Studios and Wellness is about. I just pray that even if it's one life that I touch by what I do or change, then I've done my job. I choose today to be worth it. I choose today to show others that they're worth it too. And in that, I'm excited. I don't know. I don't know how else to express it. I mean, it's exciting. It's amazing. So I look forward to life.